This is the NWACP Powership Entrepreneurship Grant, and is given to Black-led companies, for-profit companies that that are doing something. This grant will transform your company, and your company is doing something good for the community. When you apply for this grant, you can go through the NAACP link, and it will lead you to Hello Alice. You're going to have to sign up and then choose this grant. Whenever you get into the portal, it's going to give you, it's going to show you other grants that are available. But this one is due today.
I have
Other
a question. Yep, it's an article. Okay, because I've been working, working on that. I feel like I'm going in circles sometimes. Okay, so for the article of incorporation, nonprofit corporation, filling out that paperwork. But for number 2, do I supposed to check that box for the corporation or charitable and religion corporation to define the NCGS?
Charitable. You're in North Carolina. The
Yes.
question that she's asking is about the North Carolina Articles of Incorporation when you are creating a new nonprofit in the state of North Carolina. So it is charitable.
So, and okay, number 6. Do I supposed to have, do I supposed to have memberships, or do I don't have to have memberships? What's yours?
You don't have to have them, but we have no members.
So no members? Okay.
Correct. Other questions?
One more question. So I don't have to do the LLC. I just have to do the article of for incorporation. LLC.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. The Articles of Incorporation for a nonprofit corporation, not LLC.
I think that was the one
The
confusing me
document
because
for
I thought
LLC. The document for LLC are articles of organization. The document for a nonprofit corporation is articles of incorporation.
thank you.
And so if you're going through North Carolina, they actually have a wizard that will take you step by step, or you can download the document and upload the PDF. All right. Now, I take the silence means that y'all are filling out the application. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
All right.
If you could repeat what you said about the for-profit, the articles of incorporation for a nonprofit, but you're saying for a for-profit is what is called?
For LLC, LLC, they will have articles of organization.
Okay, all right, thank you.
And your state, you shouldn't have to memorize it because your state will have it labeled where it's like, do you want to do this for LLC or a nonprofit? And you'll click one. That's when you're creating a LLC or you're creating a nonprofit. Yeah, and the articles, it sounds very, very official. It is very official. But I remember the first time I did articles, the first time I did it. And if any of you want to, just do it as a business service to other people, folks pay because they don't want to mess it up and they need it to be done right. The first time I did my own articles, I created a company. I went to the State Corporation Commission in Virginia. I said, I want to start a company. They pointed to a shelf on the other wall. I went and filled out all the blanks. And then I went there. I went back over to the countertop and they told me what the expedite fee was. I paid the extra $100 to expedite it. All they did was take the paper that I gave them, stamp it, and give it back to me. Well, they stamped it, they ran a copy, scanned a copy, and gave it back to me. I was like, where are the articles at? They said, those are the articles. Like, all I did was fill in the blank. That's all it is. And there are people making millions of dollars just from setting up corporations for people, just doing articles. All right, what questions? other questions can I answer? Remember, when you're doing this application, you do not have to type directly into the thing. You can actually copy the question to a Word document, type it there, get it how you want it. If you don't trust your own writing, you can definitely use Grammarly. You can use the spelling and grammar check. You can also take your semi-completed questions and put them in the chat GPT and ask them to make it better for you. You take what you've written and say, can you make this better? Can you make this more direct? Can you make this more clear? Can you make this more powerful? You can also say to ChatGPT, I am answering a question for the NWACP Powership grant. Can you edit this answer to be more in line with their grant expectations? And it'll spit something back out to you.
Should I list the officers or just leave that blank too, because it say optional?
Dang it.
You can leave it blank.
And one more question. Where's the recordings kept?
You can check the box that they're kept at your office. It'll be that same address.
I haven't seen it. Can you send me that link?
The link for the grant.
For the recordings, yeah.
Well, mine shows recording, but y'all's have not been recording the whole time. So I'll probably have to
all the
check
recordings that you're doing, like here, like when you do all the webinars, where are these kept, the webinars?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Mark, she needs the link to the library.
I just dropped it in the Zoom chat, sir.
All right.
Excuse me,
So,
Hackett, it's Belinda.
Yeah.
Is it possible for that link to be dropped in our Ultimate Grant Suite Facebook portal? Okay, thank you.
All right. Now, whenever you're answering the narrative parts of this grant, the NAACP grant, they are explicitly talking about Black people and Black businesses. They are not discriminating, but it is for majority Black-owned businesses. So you don't have to be bashful about using the word Black. All right. And at the same time, it's good to talk about how your business is impacting the Black community, even naming things that have historically worked against the Black community. It's just a sentence here or a sentence there, but it's very powerful. You're competing against lots of other people. So those people might not have any data or any statistics in there. You have statistics from your statement of need. You don't have to have a whole paragraph of statistics, but you do want to drop some data point there. Especially if what you do for your community, you can say, my community has this problem according to this data point, and we're addressing it like this. Our city has this problem, such and such. If you only put what you have noticed, then that's not going to be as powerful as something that has been researched. It does not mean that you have to go and read a whole bunch of things, but you by now should already have your statement of need. You can just pull a data point from that. And you use it over and over and over again. Now, this one, you have had to write it, but what our team has done, we've actually started going through lists of for-profit grants and writing them so that they will be in the software, inside the software in the future. And we brought on a development team to continuously update the software with new information. So in the future, in days to come, you won't have to write this from scratch. We'll be able to go ahead and pull the information that you have and upload it to the grant. So it'll be written for you. And that's for everybody that's on the membership with the software. All right. Skim through the questions and let me know what problems you might have.
My issue is trying to build the statement of need to be able to make these this question into one.
Can you say it again?
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So for the statement of need, it's a retail business and it's for plus size. It's a for-profit business. I do have some data which it states that 68% of American women wear size 14 and above. So I'm trying to fit this into this question.
Yeah, I wouldn't just say this many women are size 16 and above. I would actually highlight how many Black women are plus size, and I would take it a step farther and say how body dysmorphia or body image, self-esteem regarding body image, as a result of a lack of fashions in plus size. I'll figure out a way to say that. And the data point that I would look up is how many people commit suicide because of depression. How many people, how many Black women, or what percentage of Black women are depressed because of body shaming? Do you see where I'm going?
Yes.
You have to actually, because other people might be in retail business. So you have to demonstrate that you're head and shoulders above them. You have thought about it. Your clothes are not just clothes. Your clothes are life and fabric. You get what I'm saying? There's something. For my coffee shop, I say that we are purpose in a cup. It's more than just coffee. It's purpose in a cup. And if you're a person that can come up with great ideas quickly, you can do that on how you frame stuff. You can also ask ChatGPT to give you something catchy to say about this concept.
Okay.
And subscribe and say, can you give me something catchy to say about this? It won't give you current data.
Right.
You'll have to Google that. But in terms of something catchy to say about it, you want to be memorable and you want this stuff to stick out in the mind of the reader. Does that make sense?
It does. It does. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Anybody else need help framing something or ideas to kick off or to bounce off?
Can you say what you said about ChatGPT again in the questions?
It will not give you current data. Now, it's going to say something, but what it says is going to be generic. It's going to be a bunch of fluff. So don't trust it to give you data. But it can tell you how to say things. You can feed it a paragraph and ask it to make it better. You can actually, for this grant specifically, you can say, this is a grant for NAACP Power. This is the NAACP Powership grant. Can you take what I've written and make it better so that it fits their grant expectation? You can let it do that for your paragraph. But also when you're describing your business or you want to say something catchy, you can take your normal statement and say, hey, can you take what I've said and make it more catchy to a grant reader or make it more catchy to a Black woman? You can say that.
Oh, okay, that's good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Y'all need any ideas about how to describe what you're doing? How to elevate your description of what you're doing? If you do if you have a history of credit repair, you're not doing credit repair. You're doing financial literacy. Why? Because history shows that Black people are disproportionately targeted for predatory lending. They suffer with higher interest rates, which is higher deposits. Because of bad credit, they are not allowed to work certain jobs. And I would also say, because of disproportionate credit treatment, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. If you're in the helping profession, I would talk about how mental health disproportionately impacts the Black community. If you're in the healthcare space, I would talk about the social determinants of health. If you're in supportive services, I would talk about how 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 many Black people are in jail, or children diagnosed with ADHD. I wouldn't talk about the after school program just to say help kids. I will talk about achievement gaps and academic gaps in school, graduation rates. You have to really stick your knife into the pain and twist it. You have to make them feel what you're saying. And this application is short. You might have just one data point for each one of your narratives, but it needs to be powerful. And it's really good if you can start with it. The numbers, not the words. 83% of such and such, like grab them like a headline.
Okay, Dr. Hackett, it's Belinda again.
Uh-huh.
So I'm on the part where it says written submission. So I am into nutrition and exercise counseling. I am a certified trainer and nutritionist. And I also have a team of doctors and medical providers on my team. So I'm just trying to see what's the best way to describe it.
Okay, all right. Something you didn't ask me that I think you should definitely include in your video, because you reversed terminal illness for your parents, you should name that in your video as part of your entrepreneurial journey.
Okay.
Okay. Make sure you name that in your video. The video, remember, has 3 things. One is your entrepreneurial journey, what product you sell, how this is going to change the community. Make sure inside that video you say that. Now, for this part of the written piece, I would say I'm a certified nutritionist and I work with a team of physicians.
Okay.
You might not have as much space to name your credentials, but you can say certified nutritionist working with a team of physicians, medical doctors. Physicians is actually fewer characters than medical doctors. And I would go as far as to say we work together at the crossroads of the healthcare epidemic in Black people. Like, really talk about how horrible it is and can be for Black people. Is almost like a mama trying to convince her son not to go out late one night because it's dangerous outside. And she almost goes overboard, but she's telling the truth.
Okay.
Mr. Hackett.
Yes.
It's Dr. Sherman. I went over into the grant suite yesterday. I just felt a little overwhelmed. What is your best how to guide? I didn't know whether to click on like the templates. How do I pull up the templates to try to insert my information?
All right.
Or is it a video
Inside
I can
of Grant Suite, we do have some video tutorials. They're on YouTube.
Okay.
The Grant Suite. And the simplest way is to, if you want a grant, if you know that you just want to test out something, when you go to the search bar and you click templates, those are grants that are already written.
Okay.
If you click on without templates, that's just letting you know that those grants are there. It gives you the link to the grant, but it's not pre-written. If it says without templates, it's not pre-written. All right.
Okay, so when I click on templates, I see where there like some things fall underneath it. So what I do is click on it and then just insert my information.
No, if you click on it, once you click on it, it's going to automatically insert your information.
Oh.
So I see what happened. You might not have set your profile up completely yet. Do you recall doing that yet?
Yes, sir. So I took time to fill out the information with the statement of need, the nonprofit's information, EIN, all those different things.
Okay.
I filled out all of that program design.
All right. So
yeah.
then, so once you've done that, you've done it once. You can update it whenever you need, and you can add more if you were ever writing for other people or other programs or whatever. But you go to a particular grant with a template, you pull it up,
Okay.
and then you say, use this template.
Okay.
Once you use this template, it's going to automatically pull what you put in there, and it's going to update the grant.
Oh.
Like right there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the power of it. It will automatically pull from there and it'll put it in the appropriate place. And then you just download and edit.
Okay. And then I have to click the link for it to apply to the people, or is it?
No, it won't apply for you.
Okay.
You just it writes it and you edit it and then you apply to wherever.
Understood.
All right. Now there are some grant proposals in there. Adidas, for example. The Adidas grant does not ask you to fill in the blank. The Adidas grant will tell you, like if you go straight to Adidas and ask for their grant, it's going to tell you to attach a 2-page proposal. If you have the software, you don't have to write a proposal. You just go to Grant Suite and type in, if it's a youth program, what type of program do you run?
So I run a mental health wellness center for women. We offer them mental health counseling, donation based.
Okay. All right. So you would go, depending on what you want funding for, maybe you want mental health, maybe you want women, maybe you want to name both of them. For the Adidas grant, you just go to Grant Suite and you type in mental health grant proposal, and it will just pull up a 2-page proposal for you. Again, it'll pull your information and then you just have to edit. But it includes goals, outcomes, etc. You can tweak it to make it be what you want it to be, but it's already pre-written.
Okay.
And you can do that for women grant, youth grant, any of it. And you just attach it.
Okay. And you said the video tutorials are on your YouTube under?
Yeah, Grant Suite.
Okay.
Now, I don't know, are the videos someplace else? They ought to be in the library. Mark?
I'm gonna send the YouTube channel link here, sir. Just give me one second. Here we go.
I do have one more question. Okay, after I don't fill out everything, put my name, do I supposed to be a director, manager? Because I know when you do LLCs, they do managers.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
what
right
about
now you are the founder and the board chair or president.
So put next to my name, founder and board chair?
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Mr. Hackett, I'm not seeing the proposals. We're putting it in, but it's not coming up.
Tell me where you are and what you're looking for.
We're in Dallas, Texas, and we're looking for special needs grant proposals.
No, I mean what soft? You're in Grant Suite?
We're in Grant, yeah, we're in Grant Suite.
Go up to opportunities. Go
Okay.
over to the search bar and type the word proposal. Tell me what comes up.
It just says featured opportunities. Go back up, David. Yeah, women economic justice letters.
Go to letters and see if it's there. But there are actually 500 of them in there.
Okay, it was under letter.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right. All right.
Sorry, it was under letters because I was on Grant Suite, and so I was trying to pull it up, and mine just said features letters and it says 0. So let me try again.
Go under letters and then go type proposals, and it has different grant proposals already pre-written.
Pull that up.
Did you click on letters?
Yes, sir. That's strange. It just keeps saying 0 for me. I don't know why. Under letters, and you said go in the key.
I'll go to the search bar and just type proposal. And tell me what you see.
It said 9 out of 90 general grant proposals.
Okay, yeah. So if there's, you can type in mental health proposal. And some of them are already tagged for.
Is it pulling the letters according to the information that I did on my profile?
Not yet. It doesn't connect them. It doesn't connect them until you say use this. So right now, it's just pulling the template itself.
Okay.
Once you say use this, then it connects your information to the thing.
Okay.
Okay, a lot of the proposals are not, we don't have anything for Texas. Can we tweak it to Texas with some of the?
Yeah, absolutely. Some of them might say a certain state. That's just the state that we wrote it for first. But all of them can be interchangeable. So when you read through it, the information is based on that topic. So these are outcomes for a mental health program, goals for a mental health program, budget idea for a mental health program. So yeah, it doesn't matter which state it says. Once you add your statement of need, that's what's going to make it special to your area, community, state, city, etc. The NAACP grant is not there yet. The for-profit grants are being written. So they're not, these are not in there yet. This one is not in there, and there are like 100 more that are going in there. But nonprofit grants are already in there. All right, y'all. Any questions about this NAACP grant? All right.
Okay, we're looking over our notes. Oh, sorry. Looking over our notes real quick. I think we had a question about Isaac. I'm making sure, if you don't mind. And did you want to see us after class?
I'll be driving. I need to be at my computer to go through this with you.
Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Thank you.
Okay, we're good. We're good on Isaac.
All right. Now, AJ, are you here? I saw your name come up.
Yes, I am.
All right. It sounds like your mom was working on the incorporation. While she's doing that, you can see if you can get access to this grant, the NAACP grant, because y'all have time to get it done, huh?
Yeah, I'm in there working on it now.
Okay, all right. And because y'all's business deals with DNA testing, um, your for-profit business deals with DNA testing, paternity tests, use the statistic on how many people don't know who their real father is. How many Black people don't know who their real father is? And how many men are paying child support for children that are not theirs? You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
All right.
One last thing, could Mark resend me the press release thing for me to accept?
Yes.
Thank you.
Trail works on that for you. Latrell, please resend the press release to her for approval.
Yes, boss. Is it on Zoom?
Email it to her.
Got it, boss.
Thank you. All right, y'all. Thank y'all. Get this grant done. And remember, don't worry about whether you get it or not. Apply for more and more and more. All right. They have other grants that are coming up. Once you submit a grant, you're not going to like sit and watch and wait for it. No, you immediately apply for something else. Take that information that you got, that you put in that Word document, and apply it to any and every grant you can. Okay.
Okay, one last thing. The payment link. I lost my debit card. I have a different card, but it's not letting me put it in. Can he resend the link too?
All right. Mark, can you send her a new payment link?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And if anybody is going to be in the DC, Maryland area, I'm going to do a meetup on the 15th, Wednesday, November 15th. Some of my students from Chicago are coming by. Matter of fact, is she here? Oh, Lord. Tanya was here. And I missed her. All right. So Tanya, she's started specializing in the giveaway grants. So grants that you don't have to write sponsorships. And she was here for y'all. And I took up all the time talking about this grant. And she was here to tell y'all about that. So anyway, she's going to be in DC with some other folks from Chicago. She actually manages some $1 million grants right now. But man. All right. There's so much money out there. So much. So y'all do this one right now. Focus on this one. And next week we'll have Tanya come and show y'all how to get the free stuff from Walmart and all the other stores. All right.
Where will you be, Dr. Hackett, in DC?
Well, I'll probably start off downtown. I don't know where we're going to go. I haven't secured a place yet, but we're going to meet up somewhere in the DC, and I might rent a guest house or Airbnb. But I don't know what we're going to do. But okay. I know we're going to meet up that afternoon.
Okay, you'll just send us the information because I'm in DC. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
One last question.
All right, y'all. Speak up.
I was like, when I'm looking for the when I'm looking to do the grant writing, right? Where is it in your courses that I find the AI grant writing course?
Yes,
Where I'm
it's
trying
AI
to
for
create.
grant writing.
Is it in
Yeah.
the courses? Because I'm up there trying
Yes.
to find the link so I can start creating that grant letter.
It is the name of the course is how to use AI for grant writing.
Okay. Yeah, I see that there. I'm clicking in it now. And then see here it has the is one of these the program to actually create the grant?
No, that are you asking about the software or the
Yes,
training on how to do it yourself?
the software. I
The
was trying to
software is
find the
called
software
Grant Suite.
grant. Okay.
Uh-huh. So
Okay.
there's a
Awesome.
login for that.
Okay. And I think my mom should have that, right? My mom's got that.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah. So if you want to learn to do it yourself, how to use AI for grant writing, then that's the class, how to use AI for grant writing. But the software that we've been discussing on like using, a few people had questions about where to find this. That's Grant Suite. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna go. Make sure y'all get this stuff in. Once you put it in, don't worry about it. Just move on to the next thing. All right. The only thing that you can do after the fact is really continue to beef up your social media so that when they go and search, when they look on paper, and then they go take the thing and search online, they will see on social media stuff that you wrote about on paper. They're giving away the money, but they do want to help people that are seen helping people. All right. And helping doesn't mean giving away for free. I mean, they want to see you actively doing things. All right, y'all. Well, y'all have a good night, good day, night. Love y'all. And Maisha will be in touch this afternoon.
Okay, thank you. I'll be home all day. So whenever.
Right.
Thanks.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye,
Have a
y'all.
blessed day. Bye-bye.